Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Nadira Yasmin. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. So in today's video, I'll be testing out the new dUCk face brushes, which is this one right here. And guess what? I mean, look at my background. It's that dUCk signature color. Of course, I need to put on this background because I need to get that dUCk spirit into my soul. Now I'm feeling it. Let's get right into this video. So for today's video, it's going to be special just for this guy right here. And I also got this one. I haven't reviewed this thing, so I'm doing it one by one. So if you want to check them out, you can just check it after lah. I also got a complimentary of Touch and Go gift from them because I purchased more than 300, which is super awesome. And I also got this free gift because I purchased all this during the Hari Raya. This is actually a sample duit raya for Hari Raya. So it's very pretty. It comes with different shades of colors. Okay, I'm talking so much about the free gift and let's get into the actual product itself. So the first thing that you'll notice is actually this tiny little guy, like a booklet. It's like a guide for you where they tell you what kind of brushes in it and also the purpose of every brush, on how to use it. Everything is in this tiny little booklet. It's made out of cardboard. When you look inside, it has this little sponge. It's part of the marketing thing because you see, when I put all the brushes in here, it's gonna make them look still. Okay, it's not like fluff all over the place. It looks full, it looks wow, I have so many brushes, but the reality is, it's just a space here. You know how they do in most of the moisturizer? Yeah, it's just like that. It's the same concept. It's not like a bad thing. I just wanted to put it up there because I am reviewing things. So I'm just gonna say whatever I'm noticing, regardless if it is good or a bad thing. I don't really mind as much, just to let you know that. So there's nothing new in terms of the packaging design because I actually have the same one right here. It's still the same thing. And look at the diameter. This one is smaller and it contains 12 brushes. This one is bigger but only contains 6 brushes. So maybe that's why I said the sponge in here plays such a big role, because I mean, this is for face, so of course you want it to look bigger, as if you're paying much. I mean, again, that marketing thing. This is actually a leather, guys. Look at the stitches that they have over here. So I mean, it's more water resistant. And look at the inside of it. It doesn't have that sponge thing. So that's why it really uses all the space in here and fits all the 12 brushes in here. And it also has this button. It will secure your brushes. So if you're thinking of traveling and you want to bring this together with you, it might just open up like that. So enough about the packaging. Let's go on with the brushes. So the first impression when I hold this brush, it's superly soft. Like they said, it is fluffy and soft bristle. Fluffy, not so much, I think, but soft bristles, yes, they are very soft. All of them are very soft. The materials of these brushes are actually that synthetic plasticity brushes kind of type. I'm not a very fan of that synthetic materials, but when it comes to this, it's not so much of that plasticity feeling as compared to other synthetic brush. They are very plastic and not even soft at all. It's just mainly plastic. But this one, wow. So this one is a blusher brush. As you can see, the detailing of this brush is so pretty. I mean, out of 5, I'll give it a 5. You deserve it, girl. I mean, look at that. It has this pink metal, not only here but also down here. It's a very soft pink metal. And they also have this tiny little dUCk here. All of them, it has all this dUCk too. And wait, I'm actually noticing something. Wow, that is very thoughtful of them. Look at this. This dUCk and this dUCk, it has different sizing. Wow, that is very precise, you guys. Wow. Okay, I'm just really like much amazed. Just imagine if this were to place here, wouldn't that be very bulky and just very off? And if this one has just a small dUCk, I mean, come on, such a big brush but a very small dUCk. Okay, that's like another one bonus point right there. And they also include this dUCk letter on every brushes. It's not letter, it's actually their logo, right? The downside of this brush is actually, I would appreciate if they label every brushes with the name, meaning if this is a contour brush and then put there a contour brush, and if this is a powder brush and then maybe back here a powder brush. Because let's say if you lose this guy, I mean, this is just a paper and it's very tiny and you can just lose it in any time. So without this thing, you wouldn't know what is this, what is this, what is this. I mean, for a beginner, you know. So for those people who doesn't have that much brushes, of course they would rely on this name. That is like the only one thing they may have overlooked on it. Make sure you not lose this guy, so you'll go in here and you're not going anywhere. Not gonna lose you. Okay, so that's about it. Let's go with the application. Okay, so I'm going to take this foundation. So the way you use this brush is to actually drag the products like this. and then tap it. Okay, so my first application on this, I actually like it. It is really nice. It's very soft too. It is not painful at all. You know how some brushes, they are very spiky, so that can hurt. But this one, no, I don't have a problem with that. Oh wow, I really like this brush, you guys. I'm not disappointed. I'm not mad. It's just that using this kind of brush for putting on your foundation, it can be very time consuming, I would say. So does it apply foundation nicely? Yes. When I'm in rush, I will still go back to my beauty blender instead of this one. I guess we are kind of done, hopefully. So the next one is a buffing brush. Okay, I believe it's this one. It's a kabuki style to buff in liquid and powder foundation. Great, I've already put my foundation on. What am I supposed to do now? Should have read it earlier, guys, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna use this kabuki to blend out my concealer, my highlighter, and my cream contour. Yep. So it's time for that kabuki. Ooh. Wow. When I stipple it, it feels really soft. It doesn't hurt at all. So do it as hard as you want. It doesn't hurt at all. When it comes to kabuki, obviously you need that smooth brush because it's quite dense. And I mean, when it comes to flat brush, it cannot hurt that much because you are placing the brush like this, not like that, you know? So when it comes to this, you're putting it flat on your face and making more contact with your face. I'm really happy so far. Wow. I mean, look at that. Don't you see? Don't you see that? That is really hard, isn't it? Okay, I think this will be more ideal on day-to-day basis because, I mean, see, it's already blended out. My contour, it's already blended out. So it's pretty quick. Okay, so you guys, it's already messy a little bit because this is kind of too big for the nose. So I think I will still go back with my beauty blender. Oh my god, I kind of think I dragged my highlight way too far. So the next one is the Plush Powder Brush. Wow, that is a lot, so this one is alright. It's not disappointed or like anything. It's fine. I absolutely have no problem with you, so you pass. But the first two brushes, they pass with flying colors. This one, you're almost there, but you still pass, you know? Let's go to the next one. Angled brush is this one. So the angle brush design allows for precise and buildable application of contour powder. Okay, so let's go. I have my contour here, so let's contour. Another side. Oof, so intense. So this one is the same trick, you guys. Do that. Wow. If you actually compare this angle brush as the other brush that I have here, okay, this one. So as you can see, this one is fluffier as compared to this one. See, this one is more packed and more dense. So if I were to work my contour using this one, it can split to two and go in the middle like that. But whereas for this one, it's a little bit hard to go in the, like to split into two because it's already so small as compared to this one. See? Yeah, so it's just literally on that area, like that. The disadvantage that I would say when it comes to contouring, you want to go very light hand with this brush because if you take too much product and then you simply try to work your way in, it's going to look boom. It's gonna look crazy. So to be on the safer side, I rather have something that is less dense than this. Because I mean, you're working with contour, you know, it's something that you don't want to overdo, so just be careful of that. Okay, so the next one is actually the blusher brush. Recently I just reviewed on this one, so if you haven't checked out that video, you might want to check them out, but if you don't, then it's fine. Which one do I want to do? Maybe this side. Okay. Alright. All of the brushes are very smooth though, so I mean, I don't want to be repetitive, but that is like the only main point that I have. Because you can go very light and then build it up. So to compare these two between the angle brush and also the blusher brush, I still prefer the blusher brush because Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this kind of brush. I guess we have come to the end. We only have this brush left, which is the fan brush, and you're done. Oh my god, that's it guys. Okay, so where is my highlighter? So I've got my highlighter here with me. I mean, this highlighter is really blinding, so we know that fan brush is always the go-to brush when it comes to applying highlighter. But my kind of brush when it comes to highlighter is this kind of brush. Wait, hold on. I'll try to show you the picture of the brush somewhere in this, I don't know, somewhere in the corner. So it's something like this. It's more precise, and yeah, it's fluffier, small but precise. But I think dUCk is making such a very safe choice on picking this fan brush as a highlighter brush, because I mean, I don't think so you can go wrong with this kind of brush. But it looks a little bit sloppy by the side. I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, to compare it with this one, it looks more stiff. You can't see it, but you can see it in person. Like, I don't know how to say it, but see, it's more like stable and stiff. But this one is like, you see this synthetic plasticity materials, yeah. So out of all the 6 brushes, I like them all except for this one, the blending brush. It's slacking off a little bit. It's not that I don't like it completely, but it's just that I have to put an extra caution when I'm working with this brush. Maybe I'll use it for something else, maybe not for contour, but when it comes for contouring, I'll definitely not use this kind of brush, because like I said, you already know the reasoning. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm pretty happy, I'm pretty satisfied with how it turns out on my face and the way it applies on my face, the application, how it works. It's just honestly amazing and beyond my expectation, to be honest. Just let me know on your experience on trying out these brushes, whether you like it as much as I do. If you don't, why not? I have different thoughts. So I'll just end the video here. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification button bell so that you will not miss any of my video whenever I upload a video. So I'll see you in my next one. Bye! I purposely keep it. I mean, of course, I'm pretty greedy and it's so pretty. I'm gonna give it to someone else. I mean, it's going to be